all the passports to one office. But if 20 people are 96, and 20 people are 97, and 20 people are 10 people are 97, 98, or another person is 98, then that coach has to go to 96, 97, 98, 99, and the coach will keep on traveling around Makkah until it gives them all the passports. This is where you need to be patient. Don't say, oh, because of him. Why did he have to come on my coach? Let's get him off. Throw him off. No, this is Hajj. This is what's going to happen. Yeah. So once they've been to the offices, they will give the passports. Once they give the passports, one of the people from that mutawaf and from that person who's responsible, they will come on the coach. They will count the numbers of people who've given the passports. Then they will give you a card, and they will give you a red band. That red band you should put on your wrist. That represents where your area in Mina, your area in Muzdalifah, your area in Arafat, that represents everything. If anybody gets lost, that is where your camp will be. Your card has the same information as well, with your name and your photo on there. So all that administration which has happened at Jeddah airport and before you reach Makkah is very important for the administrators, for the people who are looking after you, because your passport will remain in that office until you leave Makkah. And if you remember, and you'll be given some cards as well. One, you'll be given your ID card. One, you will be given a red band. And there will be another small card which you will be given, and that card has the passport office number where your passport is. So you keep that with you as well. Especially if majority of your coach has gone to another passport office and you are the only one, or you are 5 people in another office, then you need to make sure you look after that card, because you need to remember where your passport is. When you're leaving Makkah, if you don't know where your passport is, then it's very difficult to find the passport. Your group leader will ask for that card to say, where's your passport? So remember this, please. Okay? So you'll be given a red band, you'll be given your ID cards, and you'll be given your passport office number. That this is where your passport office is. And that's where your passport will be found. Once completed, then the coach will leave towards your hotel. Makkah should be entered very humbly with a heart fully conscious of the grandeur of Allah Almighty. One should be continuously engaged in reciting the talbiyah. Upon entering the city of Makkah, one will be taken to your accommodation. Place your baggage in the hotel. If one is really tired and it is not salah time, it is advisable to rest before performing Umrah. Even if it's salah time, you can go and perform your salah and then come back and have a rest. If you're tired, there is nothing wrong in just going in your ihram, going to perform your Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, and then coming back. Nothing wrong with that. And then you might decide that I'll go at night time. It's fine. Umrah can take many hours in peak times, e.g. Hajj season, and therefore requires mental preparation and physical energy. If one is traveling with the elderly or unwell, it may be a wise idea to perform Umrah at night when the heat is less. One should be continuously engaged in reciting the talbiyah. On reaching Makkah, it is mustahab to perform ghusl. So if you want to perform a bath, you are allowed to perform a shower or a bath. Remember, you can't use any perfume or any perfumed soap or shampoo. Al-Masjid al-Haram. Yeah, I know. Yeah. A lot of this is broken now, as you might know. Okay, in terms of aerial view, those of you with the platinum package, you'll be staying here at the clock tower. Those of you with the gold package, you'll be staying at the Dar Taiba. Yeah. This opposite the clock tower is the King Abdulaziz Gate. Okay. Some of us will be staying at Shisha or Aziziyah, half-star accommodation, or 0-star actually. 0-star accommodation over here. This is about 45 minutes walk, 50 minutes walk to Aziziyah through the tunnels. And then when you come from there, then you come in between Marwa and Safa. This is the area you will come. And you will come here, and this is Safa, this is Marwa, and this is King Abdul Aziz Gate over here. Okay? So if you're coming from Shisha or Aziziyah, where many people stay nowadays, you will be coming through the tunnels from this way, and when you come, you will see Safa Marwa first. Okay? And you will enter through the Safa Marwa side. Anyway, you can enter anywhere. When you're going for Umrah, you can enter anywhere. There is a Babu Salam which you can enter, which is Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, but it's very difficult these days because it depends where you are staying. So one should already be in Ihram for Umrah, one should be in the state of wudu for Tawaf. Now, wudu is a condition for Tawaf. You have to have wudu when you're performing Tawaf. According to some ulama, if you break your wudu during Tawaf, then you have to go and start Tawaf again. According to Shaykh bin Baz, that is his opinion. But majority of the ulama say that if you break your wuzu during Tawaf, you can start again, go and make wuzu and start again where you left off. Okay, you don't have to even start that round again. You start where you left off. And that is the majority opinion. While reciting Talbiyah, enter Masjid al-Haram with the right foot, reciting the Masnoon Dua. Okay? One should look down, proceed forward and recite Talbiyah until one can see the Kaaba. So you will be looking down, you will be looking down, you will be looking down. And then when from the corner of your eye you can see the Kaaba, then you move to one side away from where the people are walking in the path. And when you see the Kaaba, your dua is accepted. Your first time when you see the Kaaba, your dua is accepted. So you want to make sure that you are not standing in people's way. So you are walking. There is no Tahiyatul Masjid. There is no 2 rakat salah because the Tawaf is your Tahiyatul Masjid for Masjid al-Haram. Right? So you will enter with your right foot, you will put your slippers in your bag, and you can carry your bag around. Because here you will not finish where you left off. You will not come back where you left off. So you will be carrying your bag all the time. You will be carrying your bag of slippers all the time. Yeah? That's why the pump bag is more easier to carry. Then you will look down until when you can see that the Kaaba is in front of me, you move to one side and then you will be making dua looking at the Kaaba. Now there are many duas that are mentioned. The first one that as soon as you see the Kaaba, you say Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. And then you can read any duas that you want. There are many duas that have been mentioned by the ulama, but any dua that you know and any dua that is in your heart, that is fine. Any dua that is made when you see the Kaaba for the first time is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore take time, don't rush. Some people, they want to finish quickly. No, these are very precious moments. So you should take advantage of these moments and make as much dua as possible. And then at the end, after you've made all the duas that you remember, then at the end you make dua that, oh Allah, whatever duas I have forgotten and I remember afterwards, oh Allah, accept them as well. And whatever duas I make in the future, in my life, accept those as well. So inshallah your dua, if this is accepted, then all your duas in the future will be accepted. So you make that dua at the end. So now you have made your dua and you are now ready to make your tawaf. So you can see the Kaaba. Now, if you come from the King Abdul Aziz gate, which is in front of the clock tower, where majority of the people enter because it's more easier to find people, not because you're staying there. We're staying in the 0 star. So you will enter around here between the Shami corner and the Yemeni corner. You will come from this side. So you've made your dua over here, and then now you are going towards the black stone. So before you go to the black stone, now you are going to do Irtiba. Irtiba is, the right shoulder uncovered. That is Irtiba. So normally, at all times, in your ihram, your shoulders will be covered. But only for tawaf. When you are doing tawaf in your ihram, you will be making Irtiba. Irtiba is to uncover the right shoulder. Okay? Once you've uncovered your right shoulder, and now you are ready to walk towards the black stone. So you're coming this way, and there's a crowd of people here. So don't go too far inside, or else what will happen? You will not be making tawaf. People will make you do tawaf. Yeah, you won't make tawaf. People will make you do tawaf. I've done one of those tawafs. You just carry on 7 times, and you just keep on counting. Just make sure you do 7 times. But keep on the outside, and then before there used to be a line here, now there's no line. You have to look over here, and there's a green light opposite the black stone. There's a green light. If you look up onto the wall over there, so just say the black stone is on that corner over there. So I'm going to point to one of the corners there. So if it's on this corner here, then opposite the black stone, over here on the 3rd floor, 2nd floor, you will see a green light where Safa starts, because Safa is opposite. So you will see the green light, so you know that I need to get opposite the black stone. So as I am approaching, so I'm going to pretend the black stone is over there. As I am approaching the black stone over there, I am looking down and I am preparing mentally. First of all, I have uncovered my right shoulder, number 1. After uncovering the right shoulder, what have I done? I have then, after uncovering the right shoulder, yeah, that's the green light over there. Okay, so that's the green light over there. And once you've uncovered your right shoulder, you're walking towards the black stone. You will then make intention. And your intention doesn't have to be verbal, it's an intention in your heart. And what's the intention in your heart? That, oh Allah, I am making tawaf. Either for Umrah or for Hajj, or even if you just say, oh Allah, I am making tawaf for you. Accept it from me and make it easy for me. That's enough. Then you will walk towards the black stone until you are opposite the black stone. Once you are opposite the black stone, you want your right shoulder to be in line with the black stone. Now you won't get exact, but you don't want to make sure you've crossed too far down. So you don't want to go past the black stone. You want to be before it or the right shoulder near it. Once you've come to the black stone, so you will be standing somewhere over here. And you will be facing towards the black stone, and you are ready to start your tawaf. Tawaf is 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rounds. Now, when you're starting your 7 rounds, you will be going round all of the Kaaba, including the Hatim. So the Kaaba is there, but this, as I mentioned before, when Hazrat Ibrahim ﷺ built the Kaaba, he built it on the foundations of this foundation. But at the time when the Prophet ﷺ was around, and the mushrikun and the floods had demolished the Kaaba, they built the Kaaba again. The Prophet ﷺ was around 35 years old, and at that time they didn't have enough money to build the Kaaba. It didn't have enough halal money. So they only built the Kaaba up to there, and they put a marker that this is also part of the Kaaba. So this is how it remained. Later on, some people built the Kaaba up to here after the Prophet ﷺ passed away. Then the next king came and he took it down, and he said, no, Prophet ﷺ would have built it if he wanted to at that time, and he didn't. So they demolished it again, and then somebody else was going to build again, and one of the scholars said that do not make mockery of the Kaaba. So leave it as it is, or else it will become a mockery. So they left it. So we have to go round all the way. No shortcuts through there. Some people say, oh, I finished quickly. How did you finish quickly? Shortcut. So no shortcuts. So like I said, pass the upper sheet of ihram from underneath the right arm and put it on the left shoulder. This is only for the duration of the tawaf. Wuzu is necessary for tawaf. Proceed towards the black stone. Reciting of talbiyah is stopped when you reach Hajar al-Aswad. So you carry on.